see. Am I still echoing?
Am I still echoing?
It's a reverb.
Hold on.
Like you got a secondary speaker right there. So anything you say plays twice.
You good, Wayne?
Take it away. And I'm
come off for a minute.
Go ahead.
All right, let's make it happen. We are live here. That's right, tonight. Not a Tuesday as typically, but here on a Wednesday, as Tuesday, we had some adjustments to make. You are tuned into the Voice Reporter Show, brought to you by Can We Keep It Real Podcast, the network, help you get your net worth in the place to be. Show brought to you by great sponsors such as Champion Drive Transportation. That's right. If you want to get there anywhere around the nation, whether you're in D.C., Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, or Pennsylvania, don't let the thought of how you and your team get there stress no strain you. Champion Drive Transportation is the move. Get in contact with my man, Jarvis Thomas, ASAP. Show improved. Now, also, Dynamic Strength and Performance, DSP. Nobody works harder than my man, Ferron Carter. It's got memberships set up now, so it's even more affordable and more opportunistic for you to get a chance to not only rock with him. If you're in the Maryland, D.C., or Virginia area, you can get with him directly. He's working out at Gold's Gym in Glen Burnie. You don't need an attorney to get on out there, work out, get your waist right, and do something that's going to concern me. You got an opportunity to do so if you rock with my man, Ferron Carter, today. Get in contact with him. Also, my man Mikey got some great sponsors that we're going to spotlight in just a few moments. As of course, we got some great topics we're going to touch bases on. At 8:15, we're going to have a great conversation with a good friend of mine. Of course, my man Coach Q in the place to be. We got some great surprise guests. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to let the cat out the bag, but we're going to have a good time tonight. Also, we're going to run down some of the NFL scores. As soon as Bailey comes in, we'll get that thing started because, you got to get down with Bailey to get the info that you need to know. And many of y'all getting ready to do your thing on the youth level. Many teams have already claimed their states, won their playoffs. Some of them still in the midst of it, may got games this week. Hey, that's all good. There's a lot of great teams that's getting ready to start preparing their mindset to go to nationals. There's also been some games that ended in controversy where teams have been knocked out, suspended, or removed from youth playoff play. Maybe it's a calling in the rules. Maybe it's some dissension amongst the coaches. Maybe a parent or a player. Where do you start pointing the finger at when teams get bumped out of the tournament for paperwork issues? Do you blame the kids? Seem like the kids the only ones that seem to suffer. We'll talk about that a little more as we go a little further into the show. You got a lot of issues that are emerging from parent conduct at the games. Now, I know typically we don't need to have these conversations on the high school level, but I know it's a level of maturity, and we have to keep reiterating it because every year there's a new crop, a new generation of players, and a new generation of parents who make their way out to the football field to see, watch, and enjoy what's going on the youth level. And what you start to see more and more is that the rowdier or more up vocal parents, hey, I'm cool with having that fire. I understand, especially when you're defending yourself. I dig it. There's an extra energy that comes with it from those parents, and you have to be able to get that under control and develop some type of maturity because, again, you got instances where gunfire is taking place. You have massive fights taking place near, I wouldn't even classify it as rioting, but anytime you see more than 5 people fighting at one time, what do you define that as? These type of things are a black eye to youth sports. And again, they're just some minor things I believe managers, teams, coaches can put in place that can help society a little bit. Like, for example, if there's a team playing on the football field, nobody else should be on that grass other than the team mom, the coaches, and maybe a couple boys for the water boy. Not the daughter of a coach, not the cousin of a coach, a kid, a friend, a buddy, a homeboy. It's a father that's always at practice. If he's not a coach, he can watch from the bleachers. The extra movement leads to the extra potential for things to emerge or explode the wrong way. most games, whether you watch it here in the DMV or around the country, the chain crew is made up of volunteers. Okay, so there's never been an issue with the chain crew in all of these other videos. You'll never see one in the future. These people are sanctioned to be on the field. They're approved by the venue. So everybody else needs to be in the bleachers. That way, if anything takes place, you know when you come across the racetrack to even get to the turf, you are already out of your zone. I don't feel like you should have to have a cop or police at a youth game. Who comes to a youth game and say, hey, grab your pads, get the Gatorade, honey, get the popcorn, and I think I need another bag of hot dog buns. And Junior, grab that clip from my AK-47 out the back and meet me in the car. That's not the way you get ready to go to the field. So if that's the mindset for the new generation, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not cool. This is not GTA. There's no God mode cheat codes, no boggers or nothing you can run. These things need to stay away from youth football. Again, it's for the kids. And again, at the end of the day, sometimes the only ones that seem to be hurt by it are the kids. In another situation, had some phone calls earlier this week, Mikey, as there was an issue that took place in New York where a team got disqualified, and it came across my radar. Shouts out to Phenomenal Mike and Jay. They do a great show on YouTube as well. Our New York voice reporters and correspondents, man, we had a chance to get on their show last week and talk a little bit about the football that's taking place in New York and the importance of the rest of the world seeing that New York inner city football that's taking place. Because just like Maryland and some of the areas down here, Delaware, North Carolina, South Carolina, it's always been a heavy basketball stigma, or this is where the basketball players come from. In actuality, you have a lot of diversity athletically as well as academically from these areas, and there's great football taking place in New York. I say that to say this. There was a great game that was taking place, and this team that was 12U had played all through the season and earned their right to play for the to go on to postseason. Mind you, in the start of this season, there was 3 kids that was also 12 years old that were lined up to play with that team, but by the 3rd game, they moved up to the 14U squad. Not a strange thing when you see 3 kids that studs like that, they can go up. All right, so they go up to the 14U level. They play all season on 14U, however it plays out. They weren't on the 12U team. But when they get ready to go into facing their first playoff game, the players, they wanted to pull one of them back onto the squad. That's a violation of the AYF rules, so that team got disqualified. However, the league that they were playing in did not fully implement all of their rules to AYF. So in their ruling, it could have been something that would have took place. Well, the overall implication of it is these kids who now have played that whole season and earned the right to go to the playoffs will not have a chance to go because that team was disqualified by AYF standards. The only people that hurt in this situation again is the kids. Nobody else controls the check-in books, check-in process, checking the dates and the ages. There has to be a greater level of emphasis put on this aspect of it if no one wants to go into that phase of, okay, they cheated, blah, 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 this team cheated, blah, blah, blah. Speedball back to where we are currently. The term cheating is always thrown up there quickly, and it's difficult for me to understand why someone would try anything when you play through the course of a regular season and everyone within your league, pretty much you play the other team 2 or 3 times. After a while, you know parents on the other side of the team. You know kids on the other side of the team. You know what players to watch out for. So why would you try and play the whole season and then at the last minute throw a wrinkle in there? It's all good. People will try it. But that's why you keep your antennas up. And as I always tell people, do your due diligence. Team moms and coaches, I don't believe walk in with a malice heart. But if they do, then hey, that's something that the league will have to address and that people have to be more understanding of in terms of, okay, now I see it, let's deal with it. Stop playing the game, whether you win or you lose, and then want to complain. Because if you had won the game, whether you thought they cheated or not, you would talk smack. But if you lose, you're guaranteed to make it a public issue. You bring more attention to the organizations in a negative light than you ever do help those kids actually. I'm not saying don't let it happen. I'm not saying you're wrong for reporting it. I'm just saying that when you look at the scenario across the board, we have to start holding each one of us accountable on our levels as we move forward, because ultimately it's the safety and the ability to go out and execute this game in as clean a fashion as possible that we're trying to do so these kids can learn and move on and go to greater things. You good over there, Mikey?
Oh yeah.
Do we have Bailey in the room also? I know by 8:15 I was expecting to have a guest come in.
I'm gonna bring Bailey in now. Do I still have feedback?
No, sir, you good.
Hello.
Come on, Bailey. You know how we do it. What's going on, baby?
Not much. I'm ready to get to these scores because I can't wait to roll the Steelers.
Oh, Lord, here she go. Go ahead. Come on, talk to me. What was the score this week in NFL action? You look like you had a great day.
I'm just super excited to roast your team, but I'm gonna roast my team first, so that way it's a little bit even.
Come on.
So we can call it or whatever.
Okay, true.
I will start with my Ravens. They unfortunately lost to the Dolphins.
You look and you laugh, so I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
I'm because it makes me uncomfortable to admit out loud.
That was the plot of getting you to do this.
It hurt. Lose to the Dolphins. However, it doesn't hurt as bad for you, knowing that your Steelers tied to the Lions.
Come on, man. Big Ben had COVID.
They're 0-8 and you tied them 16-16.
Hang
Come
on,
on, man.
Wayne. It's everybody but you has feedback. Everybody but you has feedback.
Oh, I don't hear any feedback.
Your sound comes out clearly, but even Bailey's is coming out with feedback.
Okay, it's good. I don't hear feedback on it on this end.
Yeah, everyone just click off and click back on and see if it fixes it.
You said,
okay.
So you even come back? Is that what I'm being told?
Yeah, because I hear her clear. Nobody has a feedback on my end, but you said it's me. If you want to, I'll change the headset.
Yours is good, Wayne. Like your voice comes out good, but it seems mine has feedback. Bailey's has feedback a little bit.
No, you're straight.
Actually, mine just stopped. So
there you go.
All right.
So again, I'm not gonna cut you out. I know you was in the middle of the best part of the show, talking about how the Ravens lost to the Dolphins. So resume.
Can I continue or should I leave and come back?
No, continue.
No, you just don't do this to try and get out of it.
Okay. I guess I'll go down the list again. So we had the Buccaneers. It was just a week of upsets. I don't know what's going on in the NFL.
Right.
The Buccaneers lost to the Washington football team 29-19.
That's a mess. Somebody took the time to go get some more Heinekens.
Yes. Heinekens are made in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, hey, look, they got him. Every time he win, the beer sales go up. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
He might have to invest stock in that.
I'm hearing the feedback. I'm hearing my kickback too. I don't know.
Look.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
So I have the Saints playing the Titans. The Titans won by 2 points, 23-21.
That's a big deal.
What'd you say?
I said that's a big deal. I just found out they told me Derrick Henry was hurt for the season. Yeah. Tough one. Go ahead.
We have the Falcons playing the Cowboys. This one's not very surprising. The Cowboys won 43-3. The Cowboys.
Yeah, man. Hurry up. Skip past that one.
I was excited about that one. This one kind of hurt my heart. The Browns playing the Patriots. The Browns lost 45-7. I like my Baker Mayfield. So that one hurt my heart.
You said Faker Mayfield?
Baker, not Faker.
Nah, man, you said fake. I heard she say she called a Faker Mayfield. I heard that.
Wayne,
Huh?
I'm not fake.
Oh, I thought you said he was faking.
Everything is fake. Your choice in team. Anyway.
Shots, man. You fatty.
I'm gonna continue. The Bills played the Jets, winning 45-17.
Okay.
We had
I expected that.
The Jacks played Colts 23-17. Oh no, that's a 17 Bailey. So the Jacks 23-17. The next one's on my list. I already said, but I'm gonna say it again. It just makes me happy. The Lions tied 16.
I told you, man. Ben had Rona, man. Ben had Rona. He had that Rona.
The Vikings played the Chargers. The Vikings won 27-20.
Okay.
We had the Cardinals against the Panthers. Panthers winning 34-10. The Eagles beat the Broncos 30-13.
They are a scary team because you don't know who's going to show up week in and week out with Philly.
Yeah. They're screwing with my pool at work. We have a work pool. You can choose a team, and I'm always scared to choose the Eagles because they never know who's going to play.
Right.
Or how they're going to play.
Right.
We had the Seahawks playing the Packers. Packers winning 17-0.
I think it's going to be them in Buffalo in the Super Bowl.
Yikes. What'd you say?
I think it's going to be Green Bay and Buffalo.
For what?
Just watching the style of play from them. I mean, somebody going to tell me I'm wrong. Like, this dude crazy. Yeah, okay.
Just because.
I know. Nobody ever believes me till it comes true. Then they don't want to tell me I'm right.
Fair enough. The last game we had, this one really hurt my heart because I had some former Maryland players on the team. The Rams and the 49ers 41-10.
Okay.
That is the last game of week 10 and the week of upsets.
Man, okay. Man, so you gonna hang out with me today since we already got that out the way. Yeah, I know. I feel good.
Upcoming games. I would say that you wanted me to do the primetime games for the week 11, but I wouldn't call them primetime because anything could happen in the NFL.
Right. Yeah, and then the way it's going, it can go either way. So I say just enjoy it. Find a game, get you something cold to drink, and get ready. We got a couple.
Playing this week.
Let's do that. Let's do that towards the end of the show, just to keep them on the edge of their seats.
Okay.
As we get ready to roll into another phase, we got some great people that's already in the room. I know you can help me interview them because you ask all the right questions. Mikey, can you cue in my man, Coach Q? Is the wing builder in the house? Look at my man, Coach Q. Look at this dude, man. What you out of the field?
Nah, yeah, man. I'm out with my young boys.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
no coaching today.
Welcome to the show. Y'all don't know this. Voice reporters in the place to be. My man, Coach Q. Wing builders in the house. 10U representing. Talk to us about your season coaching, man.
Man, my first season as a youth football coach was but I really enjoyed it. It was an exciting time. I learned a lot about people, about myself, definitely about my kids, and more importantly, what my mission and how I facilitated moving forward.
Look at that, man. He sounds so efficient. He got all of the perfect vocabulary words. Like, yo, you talk like you got an education. Tell us a little bit about your career, man. I know you done some things too, man. You didn't just walk into youth football like, yeah. Yeah, look, that was slick. He like that. Come on, man. What's a little bit about your background, man?
So,
because everybody think these youth coaches just pop up out of nowhere, man. They like Al Bundy wannabes, man. Come on, talk to me. I know you got a resume. Come on.
Yeah, so I started as a coach. I coached at Carroll. I coached in my high school. My time playing, I played at Douglas. I was an all-bad player. I played my college years at Syracuse. I played a grad year at Delaware State. So I really started training with the intention on teaching kids things that I didn't know.
Right.
A lot of the information, I wanted to know how to get better. I knew how to work hard. People taught me that. But they didn't teach me what to do correctly. They didn't teach me how to compete. They didn't teach me the mindset. The body language at all times, so that I could always take advantage of the I wanted.
Right.
So, those were the little nuances that I didn't get to really take advantage of that I felt like because it just
wasn't supported. You know, so that's just how it started going forward. And
so in essence, the things you felt like you didn't have or didn't see coming up, those are the things that you're taking and installing into your kids now as you become a coach.
And that's what I try to do. You know, we all at some point fall short. I have 27 kids. They all have different personalities. They definitely have different learning needs and things like that. But I try my best. And so what I try to do is I try to at least make sure that they want to play. I might not be the coach for them, but I try to teach them self-advocacy skills. I try to teach them how to tell me, hey, Coach Q, I don't know that. That's too much. Or like, can you work with me on this? Like, this is why I don't know. Even being able to tell them why I don't give them certain opportunities, but why they might not get them. Like, I'll tell them specifically, and I'm always honest with them all. Like, hey man, you got to work on this. You're not consistent. Or I can't let you play wide receiver. You can't catch. Like those types of things. And I know it's a hard conversation to have with a 10-year-old, but we have kids that can't catch on our team. So, you know, it's kind of goes like that. They also have to learn how to advocate for themselves, and that's a hard you know, explain to parents as well. That I want your kid to advocate for themselves. Like, no, I'm not going to walk around and say, hey, where's Johnny? He has to go in the game right now. Right? It doesn't work like that. Johnny has to know that he wants to get in the game. He got to annoy the coach just like Rudy did.
I get you. For those people who don't know you at home, tell them again your name, the name of your team, and a little bit about Wing Builders, because I want to make sure you get, you throw your info out there so people watching and listening, not only on social media and YouTube, but on iHeart and all of the other extensions we run on, can get your information to find out how to contact Coach Q.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Quentin Brown. I train wing builders or wing builder QB, and really I take the social strength develop all of experience and resiliency training. So as much as it's about the mind, the body, it's about the mind, sound mind, strong body. And I also think that like people can be built hard. While they understand who they are.
Right.
Some people are like just tougher than others, right? Like it's a certain thing that you understand when you see a guy that would agree outside, just like it is you. He doesn't wear suits, and he's not shivering. You know what I mean? So how to impose their will on people, and that type of thing. I think is important. And I take an unconditional about disrespect. So I think it's a pretty good thing. I understand that, like, young people, only respect people that have something to teach them. And I know that I always have something to teach them, but they might not always like it. But they might not want it now. They come back around in this school. So I know my place in the world.
Outstanding.
What I did.
Hey, so for those people at home who want to find out how to get in contact with you, you got an email address, a website, something you want to give out to them?
Yeah, they can contact me on Instagram at WingBuilderQB. They can check out my team, Wing Builders 10 years. And they can email me at Gmail.
And Wing Builders 10U is based out of what area?
We're out of Washington. We're the Maryland State. One state champions at the
There you go.
And we took a bad loss to a very good PME program. Cody does a good job down there, man. You know, I think that what I was that going to those big time competitions, you have to make sure your kids to not allow the moment get big for them.
Okay.
Like everything has to be the same, and you have to make sure that you take the necessary steps so that they're engaged with you, and that you and your coach have the pour.
All right. Well, is there any coaches? Are there any coaches or players that play for you? You want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my coaching staff. My defensive coordinator, he also a coach. Anthony Wise, he just started at University of Maryland. That's a little bit.
Okay.
Those guys did an opportunity my kids and helping them get better every day. I really appreciate it for that. I had a great that did a good job. I led a delegate. But looking for and Brown got his ways. But I got people know I work. But he's not playing football this year.
Right.
That's playing at the level from a talent perspective. He had a great week. So I hope to see him on All-Star circuit.
Well, I wanted to be the first to tell you, Q, man. I know you long before you started talking about this 10U team, and to see the effort and energy you put into it this season, and how you poured your all into it, man. I want to let you know from my heart, hey, I'm proud of you, bro. To even be in that position at this point in time in your first year, and had the kind of control and poise. I saw a lot of the videos. I never said nothing. I just watched my man do his thing, But I'm very proud of the way you handled yourself in a lot of situations, and you setting the tone for the next generation of coaches to come up behind you and not only pour into the kids, but give them that info they need beyond the outside the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely. I really am thinking that think in terms of I just try to keep the mind always good. It can never be more than it is. I'm just trying to be either like attitude. I'm never equal. Even when it's tough, I'm gonna just keep swinging. When it comes to the game, I can't. All I can do is play. You got to fight. And I got things I taught you how to do. Now,
right.
But let's just go keep it. Things go our way. It'll be okay.
That sounds like the move. Man, I appreciate you coming on and taking the time to talk with us today, man. We got so many great people waiting in the green room, but I'm glad you took the time to be the first in there, man.
Man, thanks for having me. You guys have a great. You're doing a great.
Always appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. My man, Coach Q, 10U Wing Builders all together. Get down with them. One of the best in the business. I know we got a lot of stuff popping off, but this is the Voice Reporter Show right here on Can We Keep It Real Podcast Network. I'm with my man. That's right. Nobody get mad at it. It's all good. Hood Skip gonna straighten you out, give you a little lip. We representing, and in the green room, I do believe we got my man, the bad guy.
What's happening?
And we got Coach Troy out there.
And Troy Brown. Come on, man. Bring Troy in too.
It's been a minute. We here.
Look. I get to talk some smack today. Hey, look.
And you also got Ramey's Sports Group is also in the green room along with Bailey.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring Coach Ramey in. Yeah, look at that, the power of media. We got you, baby. Look at that. And look, just to show how bad we is all the way across the board, Big Sean, watch this. Hey, drop Bailey right there in the middle, like that, right there. Bam! Come on, man. That's how it's going down. That's the Voice Sports Show. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you know my man Samson, the bad guy right here, always with me. You know Bailey, she's going to always be by my side. Voice Sports is in the house. And we're here ready to have a conversation with my man Troy Brower. And, of course, my man Sean Ramey from Gridiron. Yo, big stuff taking place out here, man. Look at these dudes. Look, hey, look, this is not a video shoot, man. My man Troy over there shooting video poses like you about to start rapping or something. Man, Samson, how's your day going?
Oh man, it's all love, man. You know I've been doing the whole gentle. My soul, man. It's all love. Came back. It was rough.
That's what's up. Hey, I'm glad you here because it's a big announcement that came my way this morning. I'm sitting up and walking into Voice Sports HQ. I hit the light and I started messing and clearing my eyes, and then my phone rang and it said, bzz, bzz. Like, hold up, man, this is Ohio. Now you gonna sit here and let the cat out the bag, or you want me to tell him? Look, Sean gonna be all quiet now.
Hey, you could talk to Troy.
All right. Hey, Troy, so what's going on, man? What's the big news coming out of Ohio, man? Tell me this, man. Let's go live with it.
So the big news is, man, we had postponed our tournament in November. But now it's going on May 22nd of 2022.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a All-Star Spring Showcase. May 20th, the 22nd.
Man, it's gonna be some of the best All-Stars up there, man. I know you've been with Gridiron a minute. It's the first time I got you in here to really get you questioned up.
Oh man.
Because word on I think he a Cleveland Brown fan. You gotta watch him. You gotta watch him, Sam. You gotta watch him with your good eye.
Baker gonna take up on the game this year. Don't worry about it.
You said Faker Mayfield again?
He's gonna take y'all down. Ain't worried about it.
Hey, look, I'm so glad Sean Ramey muted his mic because I ain't got nothing to say to them Cowboys. They just keep on winning, man. Oh, look, he tried to unmute it now.
I mute my mic now.
We just mute Wayne.
He about to start something. Hey, look.
In years past, I wouldn't I might. But
look, you can't say nothing to him. He just got that immovable smile. Now watch this. This is the one time. Sam, who your team?
I don't watch NFL. Too much money involved.
I like this guy. See, look, that's a good neutral answer. So that means you can laugh in unison at how the Ravens lost to the Dolphins.
Yeah, well, you know what? You guys.
I said I was gonna get you. Hey, it's all good. Man.
Who made it to the playoffs last year, and who didn't?
Man, why you always bringing up old stuff? Anyway, yo, Gridiron is popping off May 20th through the 22nd, 2022. I told them this is an incredible time because it's the year of the running back. When you hear 20 through the 22nd, 2020, there's too many twos at one time. It just keeps seeming like you're saying Barry Sanders versus Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders versus Emmitt Smith.
Now check this out, Wayne. We got the National versus Americans going on. It's gonna be a 22-man roster that's gonna be popping out for each team.
A 22-man roster.
22-man roster. It's gonna be eighth grade. And we doing this. We doing this to the college. Autobahn University.
And it's gonna be off the hook. Sans, you might have to make that trip with me up to Ohio, man.
I ain't never been to a gridiron event, so I might have to roll up north on this one.
It goes down.
Yeah,
It goes down, bro.
We're gonna shut the party down. I just want to make sure we put it out there and let the world know the game has been moved from November to May 20th through the 22nd, 2022. Audubon, you know you're gonna get the bad guy. You know the voice gonna be in the building. You know the Ohio player is got to be around. So it's gonna be happening. If you don't know, let's tell them where they can register at, and also if you put it down in the comments box so people can see it residually, we want that word to go out. But I wanted you to hear it from the men behind it themselves. It's my man Sean Ramey of Ramey Sports Group, and of course Troy Brown right here. And look, you ain't gonna hear much from him unless it's that pertaining to the Cowboys. So that's why he's sitting in there
I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the comment box.
Okay, so look, see.
I do want to speak on us postponing. And one thing you know, Wayne, is you have to put on a quality event.
Right.
And this year was a very different year as far as registration. So
would you say it's more so because of COVID?
Yeah, we're gonna say that. Also, but I think also AYF going back in full effect. A lot of teams going back in full effect. And this time of year. So a lot of registrations came in late, but not on time to make a beautiful event.
Okay. I think the vibe is right, and that's a good time. It seems like everything is going to orchestrate itself. And again, Troy blessed me with another set of numbers by saying it's all going to be 22-man rosters. I don't know, man. This might be that day I have to just go pull up with a Najee Harris jersey. Look, man, why you not smiling?
Well, I blessed you with the terrible towel.
Yes. See, look, hey, look. Now watch this. Bailey. He didn't just give me one towel. He gave me the magic number. Two. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. So we gonna.
For you, it might be. The amount of years still haven't made the playoffs, though. So I guess the magic. See, look. You know how you got the good angel and you got the little demon shit on your shoulder.
I figured
she mixed both up together. She the angel that talk like this. See, look, just shots. Again,
hey Wayne.
Yes.
I figured it out.
Talk to me.
I got those towels out my house after 5 years. And we're doing great.
He's shooting shots too, Sam. You hear that?
I'm reading the storyline.
Lions.
Atlantic region. Regional championships. Wow.
Gonna be off the hook.
That wild card, man.
Troy, for everybody getting home, tell them how they can get in contact with you, how they can register, how they can go ahead and beat that rush for Bay.
Well, you can always hit us up on email. And that's going to be starting January 1st.
No doubt. Sounds good. We're going to send as many people your way as possible. It's going to be a great time. I can't wait to run into you. We got to go sit down and eat, man. Do what we do.
We just want to appreciate you, man. Coming out for love you, man.
Hey, look, man, appreciate you guys, man. They showed me love, man. I walked in the thing, man. They hit me up with a ring. I still got my thing, bang, bang, bang. I rocks it and reps it. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to see you guys in May, man. I appreciate you coming on the show tonight.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, hold up. Before y'all go, I got one big shout out for somebody we all care about. My girl, Miss Jackson, just came home from the hospital battling COVID. I want to make sure that we give her love. I know she's watching at home. It's all good, Mom. We glad you're back. Now we're gonna put you back to work. Football time.
Man, we couldn't do without our queen.
Got to do it. So, want to make sure we give her love.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all be good. Now, Samson, I know you was out at the football field this weekend, man. Tell us a little bit about what you saw, man. Talk to me, man. I know you seen the game.
It was crazy. I seen some good games. Real good game. But then I also see that was kind of crazy, man. I don't like the way they do that wild card situation. I'm not big on the wild card in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm not big on the wild first place. So not a real big wild card. I just don't like the way they do it because what ended up happening, no hate on no team, but what ended up happening, like you taking the 8 or even the 6, we got teams at one state. But because of the way they do the wild card, teams going to national. So in my mind, right? So in my mind, you're not really setting the best team. So like my outlook wild card, they give wild card and that. I don't think they should do that. And they say this is one of the reasons why they give the wild card. If there's not,
to give another team an opportunity to go.
So what happens is I'll use that. No knock on Powerhouse. I read all them guys down there. They know how I get down. 12U division, right?
Right.
So my 12 beat Powerhouse at state.
Okay.
So in our region, I think North Carolina, South Virginia, DC and Maryland is considered one. And I want to stay Delaware. But only three states in 12 regions.
Right.
Now, this is the way I feel. Well, I'm gonna say how they do it. I'm gonna say how. So what they do is they go to whatever state has the wild card for that year, for that age group. If that state don't want it, the next. So Virginia ended up with the wild card for region. So even though we beat Powerhouse in states, Powerhouse got the wild card in regions. So then Powerhouse regions.
Okay.
So now Powerhouse, we're 1-1.
So you seem it's like a Division I, Division II type deal. They just changed the names around. Instead of saying Division I, Division II, one is national, one is regional.
Nah. Like even National's got Division I and II. What they've done is somewhat eliminated the weighted division.
Okay, all right. That makes sense now.
Because remember, AYF had the unlimited division and then the weighted division. They didn't have it. They had D1.
Right.
So they've kind of eliminated the weighted division. So it's mostly unlimited.
All right.
So now you go to national. And they got a D1 and a division at national.
Okay.
So wild card.
That means technically you could run around and play that same team from your division from that same area again.
So we beat them in state. We beat Powerhouse in state. They get the wild card and they beat us in regionals. Now they're going to that. Even though we was the state champions, they got the wild card.
Wow. So I guess I'll ask you this: if it was you that lost to them in states and you had a second chance at them and you beat them to advance, would you feel the same way about it?
I would still feel the same way. I don't think you. At the end of the day, regionals is a reward for winning state. Lose, you should. I mean, you lost. So now, I will say this though, since that is a rule, I feel like they should have done it like they did the 13U division.
Okay.
13U only had 3 teams. So instead of them giving the wild card to the Jackets, which I thought they was going to do,
Right.
they pushed number one seed Watkins on the net and made the number two and the number three play for the regional joint. So that's how I feel like every age group.
Wow.
If you
So
only
you're saying in that scenario, the Jackets got bumped.
So the Jackets end up going YNC.
Wow. That wasn't that the first game they lost though?
Yes.
Wow.
So now you get what my issue. There's no consistency. If you're gonna do that to 13, you gotta do that in every age group. So my thing is, if you had 3 teams in your division, the number one seed should have got pushed for national, and then the number two and the number three should have played for the wild card.
But it's also differences though, Samson, because 13, maybe I'm wrong for this. Maybe I gotta go back and get Bailey look it up. But yo, I believe it's a lot more of the 10U and 12U teams than they are 13 and 14. I've seen a lot of people stepping away from 13, 14 because many of the middle schools are limited it.
But when you get to the regionals, there's the same amount of teams. There's the states that are supposed to go to regionals.
Okay, so it's other states are supposed to fill in the blanks. So again, the format is different when you move up to 13U versus how it was 1 year apart.
It's crazy, right?
Interesting.
To me, you've been inconsistent. You even in the age group, the Renegades out of Richmond, they beat the Tigers twice. They beat them in the regular season. And then in the showcase, and then they beat them at State. Tigers get the wild card.
Okay.
Renegades different. They lose in the first. They lose another game. Renegades. Tigers win. Tigers are going to next. While the Renegades.
It sounds like it might be by winning percentage.
Yes, I do believe that maybe
a lot of states are doing. They're going by winning percentage and not win-loss record. So you could be 4-1, and I could be 2-0, and I'm more dominant than your 4-1 team. As far as winning percentage.
Well, when you get to regionals and AYF, it's all about who wins. So what makes my problem with that is you got people getting regionals with the wild card, which I don't think you have a wild card.
And making a run.
If you want to have a wild card nationals, cool, I dig that, because you might have unbalanced numbers. But you shouldn't have a wild card. Because what ends up happening is your state, like for Virginia, we're not sending the best eight Virginia to national. We're sending the second because of the wild card. It don't make sense to me.
That sounds like something you had to research and go into a lot more in depth, man. I love it. For those people who don't see you outside of this show, tell them how they can find out more about Samson the Bad Guy, where to find Local Locker Room.
Man, you can hit Local Locker Room on Facebook. Local Locker Room, Samson the Bad Guy, Voycesports. Or you can find Samson the Bad Guy person on Facebook. We got a fire. I watched them videos. You know I gotta talk about it, bro.
I know you're gonna cut it to him. I'm pretty sure if I sent him to Mike, it'd have been all over his joint. But
that's crazy, man.
I was trying to keep up on it. I was reading about it.
Right.
Been a busy couple of days.
Well, instead of shooting the video,
I gotta ride with the night.
He got a guest in the studio.
Thank you, Bubba.
Oh yeah.
He got a guest in the studio.
I got it. That was my baby girl. Badass.
Yo,
I got it.
I
got to ride.
You had
with night, man. This situation at the watching that video, Wayne.
Yeah.
The night should be going to national.
Did you see that video, Bailey? I know I put it in the group for everybody to check out. I just didn't want to put it on the page to bring it more attention than it deserved.
Yes, I did.
But things like that need attention.
They do.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Wayne. Her live feed matches the video. Like, and I'm the type of person. Men lie, women lie. Sometimes members do too. But a video don't do nothing to tell you.
Mike, you got access to the video in the group chat?
Yeah. Give me a minute. He's right though. You could ask Ray Rice that.
We'll go ahead and cue it. We'll go ahead and cue it up for the people at home who may not know about it. I just personally, I want to make sure that when this video is watched, the understanding is that at the end, both teams got bumped from playoff play. I do agree with you on a nice joint. Even if you're defending yourself, you got to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody going to stand and let nobody beat on them.
Listen, man.
It's a shame for that to take place in the youth game, period. I just would hope that we get to, I would just hope that we get to a place in understanding this, that a huge part of the recruiting process, many of these parents on these age levels aren't even privy to it yet, but understanding where your family background is, your character profile, all that stuff comes into question. Now, when you're getting ready to get looked at these Greek schools for these scholarships or whatever the case may be, now with those schools and recruiters using social media and following your timelines, these type of altercations have long-term implications that don't impact the parent directly, but will affect the kid. And to a degree, you can't brush it under the rug or act like it didn't happen. But at the same token, I don't want to make sure anybody when Mikey comes to pull it up, you understand that these type of scenarios take place. Again, I talked about at the top of the show. I don't know anybody that comes to get ready to go to the field, and part of your game bag is putting your pistol in it.
Man, that's crazy. That makes no sense. And to got it. At a 6U game, bro.
Who you got a cap in a 6U game?
Come on, bro.
Bailey, your thoughts on? I know you saw the video. You were disturbed by it. I see your whole countenance change. She went from smiling and you made a worse face than you did when the Ravens lost.
Was it on the James Davis show? Because you got a lot of.
I'll resend it to you.
Do that.
May have lost the Dolphins, but we did not tie with the Lions. And we made it to playoff.
I don't know. It sounds like it's bad. Y'all didn't even score. You got Lamar Jackson. And couldn't score on the Dolphins? The Dolphins?
That's tough.
Y'all kicking field goals against the Dolphins? Come on, man.
Squish the fish.
Say it again.
Squish the fish.
Right.
At least the Dolphins are 3-5. I think.
3-5?
Yeah.
That's depressing. We 5-3. We still in the playoff hunt. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all the best team. Y'all supposed to be the best team in the AFC North, and you can't even score a touchdown on the Dolphins?
We did.
And then you want to come at me.
High school stuff.
Hey, look, and then look, Sarah, she gonna come at me, and Big Ben ain't even play. He got that Rona.
You expect me not to defend myself?
Big Ben got that Rona.
When you lose to the Dolphins, you gotta take that. You just can't even.
They tied with the Lions.
That's worse than losing to the Washington whatchamacallit. That's worse than losing to the Washington whatchamacallit. You said a bright side. The bright side would have been, I got Rona. I can't do the show. She said, I can't do the show this week. Got that Rona? You need 7 days to shake it off? Because I'm going to talk about it.
We was broadcasting will cry.
It's all good. No. I'm not going to put the high beams on you yet.
I just thought about something. Did you see that YSU bracket so far?
No, man, I'll be honest with you. I got more screenshots of people blowing these games are so lopsided.
Hey, listen.
72 to 7. 124 to 6. How do you do that?
The Jackets are in YSC. Jackets 13 in YSC. City Life 13 YSC. Rampage is already YSC. Dog, just them alone. The championship game gonna be fire, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna be, and you still ain't consider. It's a lot of good teams coming down from New York.
You know the
that 13U Staten Island Hurricanes team is serious.
You gotta know Kane and his boys is gonna go YNC and try to get
right.
the rematch.
KC,
KC gonna slide through there to try to get the rematch with City Lights.
And it's his last go round too.
And then I don't know if John is going to do both this year.
That would be interesting because I just found out Jarvis wasn't coming to the Atlantic region to defend his championship. The Seahawks 2-time defending champs. I found out they I guess he took too long to register, what have you, but he's not gonna be in the Atlantic region.
He might be doing the YNC.
Man, if I see the Seahawks pull up like James Brown.
Hey, my org that I'm with is in AYF. That's why real good.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good football to be played, and it's even better because we know the nuances of it because we watched it more in depth.
Right.
Because again, the great unions within Voycesports having so many different people in so many places, we don't just see the game or look at the scores and predetermine stuff. You got attachment to certain players that have a vested interest in watching it. So it changes it completely. I know right now, here it is, 2021, and I still think to this day, Spanky probably her favorite player. Look, my man Spanky used to take off down the sideline, and you knew he was gonna score because his mother was running with him.
Yeah.
I don't know who yelled more.
Make you call him Zach.
Yeah. Yeah, then she run upstairs and try and punk me, dog. She punked me, dog. Look, really love that. Yeah, Bam Bam is another one. He's the Georgetown Prep.
Listen, it looked like it's
you also hear Bam Bam looking at going to Virginia Tech?
I did see that.
And boys making moves out here. These boys making moves. I'm still saying this. I know it sounds really biased, but I'm surprised DeJuan Ellis hasn't been a name you heard on that Maryland Terps roster. I don't know why they leave him at wide receiver. I know he's fast and all, but put the man under center and let the magic happen.
Ooh, speaking of former YCL players, did you hear that your favorite got a walk on offer from Ole Miss?
You lying?
No, I'm not.
I bet. When he go, I need to get a jersey then. That's how that's popping off.
Wayne, Coach Ryder Jackson is in the green room.
Okay, bet. All right, I got to tell you what. I got something for you. Since we talking about players and where they going and what they doing, we got one that I think maybe, Samson, you might have seen him or coached him at Showtime. Let's bring him in. Let's bring in Ghost Rider. Ryder Jack, come on, man. Is that Ryder? Who's that?
Hello?
Ryder, what's up, man?
So.
You gonna cut the lights on, bro? You give me the 5 o'clock shadow without a shaving cream.
Hold up, Wayne. Hold up.
Is that second grade Ryder?
What? Yeah, he was down in Gatlinburg. I don't know what team you coached up there, but I know if you didn't run into this kid.
What's dim black?
Look, he went black out.
Okay.
You got a luminescent screen or something? Lord, we shooting an interview from the bedroom. Come on now.
I coached the
hello.
What, Dream Chasers? You say blue, right? Blue and purple?
Dream Chasers, yep.
What team did you play on in Gatlinburg, Ryder?
Team Lit.
You was on Team Lit. You was on the red team.
Huh?
What color was your uniform?
Red and yellow and black.
Yeah, he was on Lit.
Okay, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, introduce you to my man, Ryder Jackson out of West Virginia, coming to join in on the show. Somebody make Bailey smile. If I can ever get a good look at you, you got the light You got the light behind you.
I have my ring light on. I said I have my
You got a
ring
light.
light on.
Okay. Ryder, what grade you in? And tell everybody about your football season. Who you play for?
I'm in 5th grade. I play for Venom Black, and we lost our season. We was going to the championship. We lost our playoffs.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, but other than that, how was your season? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, we was doing all right. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good.
What would you say? What would you say helped your game, or where did you get better at this year?
Um, like communicating to people.
On
Working
the
on my
field?
stats. Because there's this year we're going down to Tennessee. Regular season there's tall people, and now there's short people, so I have to snap low and stuff.
Okay, so I heard you got a busy off season, because I heard I know you're going to Rocket Top. That's your spot. But I also heard you going to another event.
Oh yeah, the BK class.
Okay, you excited about that?
Yeah.
Okay, my man. Now look, there's something most people, I know me and you talked about it, but there's most people watching at home don't know. Why is it you wear the number 41?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
you ain't think I was gonna ask you that.
I think one reason is my dad's friend. He used to wear 41, and I just
Your dad's friend? You looked up to, it was an uncle, so you looked up to him?
Oh, that's so sweet.
yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. And where you live at? Where you at? West Virginia, right?
Yeah, Martinsburg.
Okay. I tell you what, I want to bring you back on the show, and you tell me how you enjoyed yourself when you come back from Rocky Top, and when you come back from BK. How that sound?
Sounds alright.
You gonna give me a report? You gonna let me know what's good? What your grades look like?
I got all A's and 2 B's.
All right, there we go.
Solid.
You keep them grades right, and we'll bring you back. All right.
Alright.
You tell your mom, your sister, and your little brother. I said, "What's up?" You good? All right, my man. Mikey.
Wayne, I think your link was the feedback. I pulled you down and it stopped.
Okay.
I think it's coming out yours and coming back into your microphone.
Okay, it's all good. All right.
Next time.
Y'all be good, Ryder. Hit me back.
Good show, Wayne, man. Like always, huh?
Come on, man. We gotta keep the energy going. I got let's run like time. I just want to run through this joint. Bailey, let's get the games for this week, and we up out of here.
Yeah, I got you. So week 11, we have the Patriots playing the Falcons, Texans playing Titans, Ravens, my good old Ravens, gonna beat the Bears. The Saints playing the Eagles, the Colts playing the Bills, Lions and Browns, Packers and Vikings, the Washington football team and the Panthers, 49ers and Jaguars, Dolphins and the Jets, the Bengals and the Raiders, the Cardinals and Seahawks, Cowboys and Chiefs, your team, the whatever Steelers and the Chargers. And
Okay.
the last game is the Giants and the Buccaneers.
Okay. All right. So let's narrow this list down. The game of the week is gonna be the Cowboys and the Chiefs.
True.
All right.
I would say, yeah.
We're gonna beat the Chargers because we're gonna start Dwayne Haskins this week. If Dwayne Haskins runs onto the field, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Kreskin credits right now. Now, who does the Ravens play this week?
We play the Bears.
Any predict you gonna go on record? You gonna say y'all got this one?
Always. I always have
Okay.
faith in my team.
All right. Okay. Mikey, you heard her.
You know what?
I heard him.
Everybody heard me. I'm sticking with my team.
All right, there you go.
Ride or die.
You got any shout outs for the people, Bailey? We ready to shut this thing down. It's been an energizing night.
Yeah, can I give a shout out to my little brother, Mr. Football Trace. He's coming home tomorrow. I love him and I miss him, and hopefully he chooses a school to go to college soon. And shout out to Wayne for always putting up with me and my team.
It's all good. All right.
My shout outs for today.
As we get ready to wrap things up, this show, as always, the hashtag the Voice Reporter Show, brought to you by Can We Keep It Real? You know how we do it. My man, Mikey in the building. Check out his hashtag. Check out his Cash App. Show him some love. If you enjoy the broadcast and what you see in the production work is off the hook. Can We Keep It Real Podcast Network, always giving you the best inside scoop from youth to high school. Hey, to whatever's going on, we're going to check you out. Also to our sponsors, Champion Drive Transportation. Also to our sponsors, Dynamic Strength and Performance. Also in closing, I want to say a special happy birthday shout out to Tracy Detweiler Robinson, always doing her thing. Wonder Woman herself, always out here working hard and supporting Voycesports from day one. I always got to give love to Bailey. That's my ace in the hole. We're going to continue to make it happen. And this week, my man Skip was silent. He ain't said nothing the whole show. So, Mikey, come on, give me what's on your plate that's got you so quiet over there.
Oh no, I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm enjoying the show. The feedback's killing me, but it's all good.
Get it right. The super producer himself. As we gonna run through the sponsors in the last clip and credits, we ask that you always check us out every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock to 9:30 p.m. Of course, we shooting this on a Wednesday because we had scheduling mock-ups, but you know how we do and how we rock up. Of course, it's your boy Wayne the VoYce Matthews, Darion, Don, Louisiana, VZ. Hey, look, the Ludacris, the never miss, in the place to be along, my girl Bailey, the Crossroads, and my man Hood Skip, Mikey Rebello. We out and hope you check us out next week.
All right, Wayne, Barry, thank you. Thank you to all the guests, Coach Q, everybody that came on, Samson, the bad guy. We definitely have to get that video played next week. Wayne, send it to me. I'll put it on my platform, because stuff like that should be talked about.
No problem.
Till next week, right?
The funny part about it is when you get it fresh, the difference between seeing it on YouTube and somebody sending it to you straight out their cell phone is you don't want to put it up there too quick and they want to go pull it, or they delete it because something happened and the police are reviewing it. So then now if they try and delete it from off of the internet or whatever, now we got a composite copy that the police want feedback from. I'm not an evidence referral service. But in the meantime, we just want to make sure it's right because, again, like you said, copyright hits and all those other things we want to try and stay away from. But we will put that video on since it's a unanimous decision. And let's talk about it because, again, it's going on.
Now, you need to talk about these controversial things.
If I see you the video of the guy that came out to the football field shooting an AK-7 up in the air, AK-47 up there, and there's almost 100 people laid down on the ground on the football field, you wouldn't even think it was funny.
Facts.
So, and sometimes those type of images is too harsh for even a kid to imagine or a parent to see. Shocking, but it's true and it's happening. So,
yeah, I mean, you're talking about an AK-47 and people getting hit. Like, yeah, of course. When there's when you have youth teams that are getting it in, and the coaches are not leading by example, and from the gate, they're setting off controversy and all kind of BS going on. Coaches like that, should they be on the sideline?
Right. Those questions remain to be answered, because no matter how much we talk about it, it continues to happen. So until some type of legislation comes into place, or people just get tired of seeing it and understand that it's an eyesore and it's a problem, then they'll make the adjustment. But in the meantime, all we can do is talk about it, bring it to their attention, and show them the results of what's happening as it's taking place. But in the meantime, it's a lot of great stuff that is going on that would, I believe, would draw greater attention. Because again, negative stuff seems to swirl around so much faster than the hundreds of thousands of positive things we talk about every day.
Right.
And the numbers don't lie. You put something negative on there, they want to hear it, they want to see it, they want to watch it.
Man, it's crazy. I hate to say it, but I did this when I first started, back early when I first started my Facebook page. I had put some highlights up and spotlighted some kids who had made National Junior Honor Society. I saw maybe 25 people hit love on it. Right behind that, I put a picture up of Amber Rose. Do you know how many likes, loves, comments? Hey, bro, can you send me that picture? So when I looked at that, I said it's going to be harder for us to do what we do, because what we talk about is positive. It seems like it doesn't have the same luster with people as the controversial, the nudity, the profanity, whatever, opt out of it on. But for those people who want to see it and want to know it, we have to be those facilitators for it, because they can't go to NBC and see it. They can't go to CBS or ABC, and ESPN won't touch you sports because they ain't found a way to make money off of it yet.
They're figuring it out.
Oh, I know they're gonna figure it out. But in the meantime, we need to have a thumbprint on that from the get-go to let them know, hey, look, you gonna come over here, you might as well deal with us. And we can resolve the old thesis I've had since I started this, and I think Bailey heard me say this almost a decade ago. If I can do this kind of damage with some cell phones and some tablets, imagine what I could do if I had a budget.
A network. That's right. We should put our money in each other.
If we could do what we done, I say this with a little extra edge. Bailey, you've been with me since day one. You seen the stuff we done in 10 years off of just some cell phones, some tablets. Imagine if I had a budget. Imagine if I had cards that say, hey, take that company vehicle, you can go to that game, take a credit card, take your bit, and pay people like they deserve. It ain't like the revenue not there. It's just people have to see a value in it first.
Right.
And there was people that didn't see value in what we did in the beginning, but now look at it.
Now they do. Now they're trying to come back.
I say all the time, give me a network behind me. Look what we do with. I do with less. Give me a network. Give me a budget. Give me what some of my competition have. You know what I mean?
You'll find somebody you ain't got to press out about getting there early, and you ain't gonna find somebody that's gonna complain about being there late because they're doing what they love. And that's the one thing I want to say that every last one of the voice reporters I've dealt with all have in common. When I see it turn into money, all right, I feel you, man. Go ahead and do your thing. But the bulk of the people who came in from the beginning are still here because it was something they loved from the beginning.
And there ain't nothing wrong with making money. But some people just get overwhelmed with it, and they just do it strictly for the money. If you have a passion for it, get paid for what you love to do. But don't do it just to get paid. Do it just to get paid.
Outside of the live streams I've done on Facebook, that pretty much got a buzz going and doing some things. Shouts out to my man Country Wayne. My man, Clinton Davis. Yeah, that's right. I knew him when his name was Clinton. When we first started on social media, all of us was talking, man. We know each other. To see the stuff that they doing, and they look at me like, man, you bigger, man. You crazy. I can't cut my phone on and not see a Country Wayne video, or Drip did this, or my man, making fun of something, but doing voiceover. So it's a lot of great people that continue to move and do things And I can safely say, outside of my Facebook stuff, I've never done an official podcast. I say I've maybe done like maybe 5 where I didn't have Bailey beside me. So ever since I started doing podcasts, you've always been my ace. You're always going to be there. I rock with you. I want to make sure people know, yo, you're going to run into me, you're going to deal with Bailey. So it's going to be like that.
That's what's up.
My man Mikey over here.
So are you going to be telling what Kanye West done to Beanie Siegel, say that Bailey gets 5% of Voice and $50 million?
Man, let the money play out. I don't think she got to worry about asking me for it. I give it to her.
There you go.
I mean, that's be honest. I'm be flat out with you. I think the first year I started calling games was when me and Bailey met. And we met. The context of it, in my opinion, was she was on the sideline, going back and forth pace. I never understood this because she was walking around down on the field with no damn shoes on. I said, "Why is she down here?"
Charles, on my
She's barefoot on the damn sidelines. Who does that? So then she finally comes up in the press box. So then she finally comes up in the press box, Mikey, and then she leans. She comes and say, "You're Wayne. Okay, look, you're gonna stop saying Mahoko. It's Mahoko, like Montgomery and Howard County together." I said, "It's not Mahoko. It's not Hoko. It's not Moho. Look here, man. I'm the announcer." And she looked, and she looked at me she was dead serious. I said, "I know you didn't just do that to me." And I'll be honest with you, she was one of the first people that wasn't scared to approach me. Everybody else always treated me like, they was like, "Oh my God, that's Wayne. You don't say nothing to Wayne. Don't go up there and talk to Wayne." She walked in that joint like, "Hold up. Don't say this. Don't say that. I mean it."
don't say this. Don't say that. Don't be a Steelers fan.
Right.
At least one of them.
Yeah, well, that Steelers fan joint ain't work. But that's my ace, and she's always been by me. And there's a lot of people that when I start thinking about retiring and quitting, I go, man, I got stuff to do. There's people out here that been with me since day one, and I appreciate them. And this chapter that we started with Mikey is really dope because a lot of the stuff that we see and do, we weren't able to put on this platform or chronicle this way and give this type of visual. We always had the platform, but now to add this ambiance to it, this level of it, we got nothing but time and opportunity to perfect it. Because if many of you go back and watch the first show, Mike ain't have a third of that stuff back there behind him. He looked like he's sitting in ABC Central in that joint. Because if that was me, one of them joints that had PlayStation on it, he got mad TVs back there.
I had to put the verses. Last week's verses up there.
Look at this dude. Look. Going in.
There's your dude right there. That dude has some rings.
Man, hey, look, that was a crazy show. I got a lot of feedback from that one last week. That was bonkers. Man, look, I had like three people from events. The event planners called me and say, "Look, man, you got to step your game up. I'm gonna send you mine." So I got like 4 rings coming. I ain't even had to do that. Like, man, just don't challenge that little boy unless you got your stuff together. I say, "Slim, I got a whole other case over here." It's all good.
He came out blinging.
Man, he had a great time. His mom laughed her butt off. It's dope. And then I shared it into all 250 youth sports groups. So to wake up with 600 messages in my inbox, and I'm sitting here for like 4 hours just sorting through stuff. By the time me and you go back and forth every morning about what's going on and what needs to be moved around, I'm still in here. These glasses need to get thrown, boy. I swear. Just.
Salute to Uncle Harry. You thought we were gonna get some. You thought you were gonna get some dialysis going on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but Harry talking about his studio doubles as a dialysis center, and the first thing he did was turn around and grab this green sheet, and he looked like he had a little rag. And I said, if this dude tie his arm off like he gonna give himself a needle up in this joint, Mikey say, Yeah, go ahead and do it. That's good content.
Wasn't all like that. I was like, bro. Salute to Harry, man.
I'm like, Skip, don't do that. You're like, shoot, that's good content.
Definitely, you know. Keep it real. Keep it authentic. Keep it
it is. It always is good. That's what made it awesome.
That's right.
But that's another great story. I'll never forget that. So these type of things need to be chronicled. It's good stuff.
That's right. That's right.
We'll gear it up now. I'll start sending out the invitations and stuff on Mondays and set up the hours and block it off and send you whatever intro pictures for the people. And we'll walk through it just like we did this evening. Get them in, get them out, have a good time.
That's it,
and make it make sense.
Man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. All the guests today. Thank you. We'll have to get Wayne's voice situated. Because when I kind of take you down, look, now the feedback's gone. You know, but put Wayne back up in here. Feedback's it.
All right, it's me. All right.
But it's all good. Thank you, everybody. Till next week.
All right, you be good.
What y'all thought we was done? Oh, we ain't never done. It's Mr. Spin Your Block. Yeah, it's the remix. And I got some shooters with me. I ain't even doing no more.
And we keep it real podcast network. Shout out